Hey everybody, this is Derek, aka No One on YouTube. Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate it. And speaking of a supporter, we have another super thanks request by Richard, RB Design. And this time, hold up, I should have had this up. I know, I get it, blah, blah, blah. This time, Richard said, thank you for your reaction. I think this is Niles, but it could be Nils. I'm not quite sure. Nils or Niles Molen, the singer, is also. Oh, and by the way, he's speaking about the reaction that I did to Dynasty, Presence of Mind. And he said Niles Molen, the singer, is also one of the singers in the band Amaranth. So I thought we should check out a song from them. Amaranth, Fearless official music video. Now, I've heard of Amaranth. I may have listened to a song or two in the past. I don't remember. Um, isn't there like a female vocalist in this band? Is it Elise Rise or something like that? I'm not quite sure. Maybe she was just, you know what? I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of I'm entering into this blind. Which usually I don't like to go into something completely blind, but let's go into this blind. I don't know anything about Amaranth. I think there's some phonic metal, but I'm not quite sure about that either. So let's let me go ahead and go full screen on here. And let's go. It's only a 3.5-minute song. So this is called Fearless by Amaranth. Okay, I think that was her. I think her name is Elise Rise or Riz. I'm not quite sure. Let me see if it says it down here. I don't think it says anything about the band members, but you know what? I do see that they're on Instagram, so let me go ahead and follow them. Okay. And by the way, speaking of Instagram, I have my Instagram, and I had an amazing Cobb salad last night with Sam, and it was so delicious. And I got a new pair of sunglasses, and so that was me with my new pair of glasses. And I did a little guitar. What's the word? Well, I have that one up on YouTube too. So, anyways, if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, on Instagram, it's No One Entertainment, and as you can see, I have 88 followers right now, so it's slowly growing. But anyways, going back to Amaranth, I'm just going to completely, yeah, because I remember, if that's her name, I remember her from the Nightwish documentary, 48 Hours to Learn the Set List, after Annette Olson, when she was sick and she couldn't perform. They had her and Alyssa White Gluz come in, and they had to. They had to learn a couple of the songs like right there on the spot. And so because they were going to cancel, Nightwish was going to cancel the show. But since they were touring with, I believe it was Camelot and Amaranth, and then the two ladies joined Nightwish on stage as the crowd agreed, because Troy Donockley presented to them to two choices. It's like, listen, we can cancel the show right now, or we can go on with the show and we can have these two, other singers come on stage and sing the songs, and then you guys can help us out. So anyways, it's a great documentary. So that's how I know her. I don't necessarily know her from singing anything, like in this band. Not that I know of. So I'm going to rewind us all the way back to the beginning, because I totally interrupted the flow with my own waffling, as the British always say. So let me go ahead and full screen and just kind of start this over. And yes, I did recognize the lead singer of Dynasty. There he is. Okay, first of all, rock on to everybody doing the little windmills. Love the windmills. Um, so I don't think this is symphonic metal. I think this is more kind of like power metal, but you guys can correct me. But it sounds more power metal to me, and I really liked the contrast between the harsh vocals and the clean vocals. Um, and I was trying to figure out if the harsh vocals and the clean male vocals were both coming from the lead singer, Nils or Niles. So you guys will can let me know. Or was it another male member of the band that was doing the harsh, like in the background? So you guys can let me know, or maybe I'll figure it out with the rest of the video. So let's keep on going. Let me go back 5 seconds.
Like a force of nature, rise to ultimate dominion. Like a race against all the dogs of sound, give the soul the song breaking front. I just in the blackness that consumed me and beyond it. Suddenly I understand to know with the horns of the vocals. Abound the nebula, bounce up of the heavens. So let me feel it fine again.
Okay, so I figured it out. So it looks like there's three lead vocalists, or at least in this song. I don't know if it's three lead vocalists in the band, and this is how they do it all the time. I'm not quite sure. This is my first time checking this out. But so I believe the lead singer, Niles, is doing the clean vocals. So I'm not quite sure who the other dude is that's doing the harsh vocals, but I love his harsh vocals. Really nice. Um, and I have to give a shout out too. Out of the other musicians, the drummer is totally. I love his fills. I love his little double kicks. He's a great drummer. So I'm literally paying attention to the drums, probably more so than any of the other instruments right now. That's what's been catching my attention.
So let me feel it fine again. Out of the dark into the sun, I'm in a higher state of mind. I'm ready to start, I will transform into the feeling. A stronger force above the ground, the radiant terror has begun. Out of the dark into the sun, 'cause now I'm feeling. Out of the dark into the sun, I'm in a higher state of mind. A brand new start, I will transform into the fearless. Out of the dark into the sun, I'm in a higher state of mind. A brand new start, I will transform into the fearless. A stronger force above the ground, the radiant terror has begun. Out of the dark into the sun, 'cause now I'm fearless.
Well, that was an interesting ending. It was a little abrupt. um, yeah, that was a great guitar solo. I loved the. You know what I like about if this is Elise or Elise, what I like about her is that she's got her own she's got her own style. Like she's not meddled up or anything. And pretty much anytime I've ever seen her, and like I said before, I'm not like too familiar with her, but anytime that I've seen her, she dresses very feminine, and by feminine I mean like, like Floor Jansen, like will dress, she gets her costumes made and custom made, and she looks like a Valkyrie queen, she looks like a metal siren queen, that's going into battle. But here, like she's just dressed in a black glitter dress with a slit going up the leg, um, And so you see like this feminine figure. Meanwhile, you're hearing like in the background. So it's just kind of cool. It's a cool little contrast. Um, so yeah, I would like to get into Amaranth a little bit more. So if there's, I hope this is not going to get any copyright issues with like their record label with Nuclear Blast. I know a lot of people do Nightwish reactions, and I don't think Nuclear Blast blocks reactors. I'm not quite sure about the monetization aspect, but let's test this out. So if there's definitely let me know what other Amaranth songs you'd like me to check out. And also the other thing that I wanted to mention too is that just like most power metal, I always love that, it's very melodic. It's very melodic, even when it has the harsh vocals in it. And I like the melodic, I like the melodic that contrasts with the harsh. Um, so yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. So Richard RB Design, thank you for the super thanks request. Thank you for recommending this to me. And for anybody else who would like to request a song, you can do a super thanks here on YouTube, or you can buy me a coffee over here if you want to scan the QR code, or in the comment section down below. There's also going to be in the pinned comment, there's going to be a PayPal link also if you'd like to make a request through there. I also want to recommend and suggest, it's better for you guys and for the value if you want to join my Patreon, and then you can just, as a Patreon member, just give me requests, but you're going to have opened up to you full album listens, full concert viewings, and I don't put a limit on your requests. So I'm not going to say, oh, just 1 or 2 requests for the month. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, no, it's really better for you guys if you just join my Patreon, and then keep in contact with me, because you can send me DMs as on tier 2 and 3. So anyways, thank you so much, very much. I'm going to put the link to the original video in the link, or in the description box below. I'm going to have all of my socials in the description, my Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9 yards, and of course my Patreon. That's going to be in the description as well. So thank you so much, and I'm about to go check out another band that Richard RB Design sent me a super thanks for and wants me to check out. So I'll see you guys over there in a minute.